it.
I think too much. I wake up tired and terrified. You grind your teeth, can't hide your bloodshot eyes. Talking in your sleep, 'cause we're on a losing streak. Though we're in good company. Cause you know the words that comfort me. Our car won't start, our weekend plans fall apart. Dagger to the just when it gets hard. You are almost really climbing out the dark. Guess we're on a losing streak. But we're in good company. Stepping out of the shadow in my room, caught between cowboy clouds and misty moon. Silver dress, sparkle eyes, crystal blue. I was lost to the menace of the mind, sucker punched by love most of my life. Told myself I would always toe the line. Tripped on love and fell, you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well. Tripped on love life can switch from light to dark. Loving you, that's the easy part. I can do this with all my heart. Tripped on love and fell, you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well. Tripped on love and fell, you shook me out my shell. Now I know you well. I fell for you. I fell for you.
For the the common rise of the underground and many Japanese followers. Sesame, grinded sesame here. That's why. So maybe you know that. This is what tempura, and this. All of them are 10 steps, 21 steps, 27 steps.
どうぞアナダクラールデザイン。
This year, in maybe with the rape here in 6 minutes. If you want to take picture of the video, maybe we can take. This is the wire basket. I am. And they are wearing the helmet. Yeah, you are benefiting.
Mount Fuji's appearance is spectacular. 深さ130メートルの広角です。まもなく総雲山駅に到着いたします。ではございませんか。
Open air museum, and you can spread it. Another sphere by the Giuliano. And currently, of course, it is not operated now. Thank you.